Welcome to Americana Archives. Today's headline is A Good Memory. The subheadline says, Why a Positive Witness was Excused from Answering Any More Questions. It says, It isn't often, said the well-known attorney as he smiled to himself, that a witness gets the best of a lawyer. But I remember one that got the best of me in a way that caused the shivers to run up and down my back. A good many years ago, I was retained upon a line fence suit between two old farmers. It had been in the courts for 10 years, and bid fair to be there 10 more unless the parties became bankrupt in the meanwhile. It was my first appearance in the matter, I having taken the place of one of the lawyers who died. I was very, very young. In fact, it was my first case, and I felt my importance more than I do now after 30 years of hard grind. Among the witnesses was an old farmer that I knew personally, having been born and brought up in the same neighborhood. He was put on the stand to swear to some facts that happened 10 years back, and when he was turned over to me for cross-examination, I proceeded to test the value of his memory dating so far back. Do you mean to say, I began sternly, that you can remember a mere incident that happened 10 years ago? Yes, sir, he answered. Then you mean to say that you can remember on a certain day, 10 years ago, that Farmer Dunn drove a black and white cow into his back pasture? Yes, sir, I can, he answered. Then perhaps, said I sarcastically, you can remember something else that happened upon that particular day. Yes, I can, he put in eagerly. Just after I saw Farmer Dunn drive that cow of his into his back pasture, I was going through my apple orchard when I saw you and two other kids stealing apples. When you saw me coming, you tried to get away. The other kids did, but I caught you when you came sliding down the trunk of the tree. Like a flash, my memory went back 10 years to a very painful experience, and I tried to stop him, but he went on. And I took you across my lap and gave you the all-firedest spanking that you ever had, he concluded. I didn't question his memory any further. This article originally came from the Detroit Free Press. This story came from the great state of Mississippi, being reported in the Biloxi Daily Herald of February 24th, 1899. Thank you for joining us today. If you want to continue to uncover all of America's lost and forgotten history, then remember before you leave to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and remember to like and comment below. And we will see you next time on Americana Archives.